भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीसं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीसं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीसं भज पूर्वापर सदनगणेशं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीसं भज पूर्वापर सदनगणेशं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीसं।
लक्ष्मीपते तेऽङ्घ्रियुगं स्मरामि यत्र योगेश्वरः कृष्णो यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः तत्र श्रीः विजयो भोनिध्रुवानीतिर्मतिर्मम स्मृते सकलकल्याणभाजनं यत्र जायते पुरुषस्तवदं नित्यं व्रजामि शरणं हरिं सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु नास्ति तेषाममङ्गलम् येषां हृदिस्थो भगवान् मङ्गलाय तनो हरिः लाभस्तेषां द्विजस्तेषां कुलस्तेषां पराभवः येषामिन्देवरस्यामो हृदयस्थो जनार्दनः आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं श्रीलक्ष्मीनारायणाभ्यां नमः श्रीसीतारामाभ्यां नमः श्रीभूनीलासमेत श्रीवेङ्कटेश्वरस्वामिने नमः इष्टदेवताभ्यो नमः कुलदेवताभ्यो नमः ब्राह्मणदेवताभ्यो नमो नमः सर्वेभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमो नमः। पूर्वोक्त एवं गुणभेदनविशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शोभातिथौ श्री नटराज प्रीत्यर्थे कैङ्कर्यरूपम् अस्य नमानस्य सहकुटुम्बानामायुरारोग्यैश्वर्याभिवृद्ध्यर्थं समस्तमङ्गलावाप्त्यर्थं संकल्पिता सकलकार्य निर्विघ्नता सिद्ध्यर्थम् एवं श्री महागणपति ध्यानं करिष्ये ध्यायामि। ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनाम् उपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पदान शृण्वन् नोतिभिस्सेदसादनं साङ्गं सायुधं सवाहनं सशक्तिपुत्र सपरिवार समेतम् ॐ ग्लौं गं गणपतये नमो नमः आवाहयामि। अगजानन पद्मार्कं गजाननमहर्निशम् अनेकदन्तं भक्तानामेकदन्तमुपास्महे। महागणाधिपतये नमो नमः ध्यायामि आवाहयामि आसनं समर्पयामि अर्घ्यं पाद्यं आचमनीयं समर्पयामि। वस्त्रार्थम् उपवेदार्थं च अक्षतान् समर्पयामि हरिद्राचूर्णं कुङ्कुमादिविलेपनं समर्पयामि पुष्पैः पूजयामि। आजने देवराजने दूर्वारोहन्तु पुष्पिणीः घृताश्च पुण्डरे गाणि समुद्रस्य गृहाजिमे योपां पुष्पं वेद पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति चन्द्रमा वा अपां पुष्पं पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति। एते गन्धाक्षरपुष्पधूपदीपोत्तर्यादि अलङ्काराः सर्वोपचारपूजां समर्पयामि। ओम शञ्च मे मयश्च मे प्रियञ्च मे नुकामश्च मे कामश्च मे सौमनसश्च मे भद्रञ्च मे श्रेयश्च मे यश्च मे भगश्च मे द्रविणञ्च मे यन्ता च मे धर्ता च मे क्षेमश्च मे धृतिश्च मे विश्वञ्च मे संविच्च मे ज्ञात्रञ्च मे सूश्च मे प्रसूश्च मे सीरञ्च मे लजश्च मरुदञ्च मे मृदञ्च मे जक्ष्मञ्च मे नामयश्च मे जीवादुश्च मे दीर्घायुत्वञ्च मे नमित्रञ्च मे भजञ्च मे सुगञ्च मे सुजनञ्च मे सूषा च मे सुदिनञ्च मे। ओम नटराजाय नमः ओम नटराजाय नमः। एते गन्धाक्षरपुष्पधूपदीपोत्तर्यादि अलङ्काराः सर्व उपचारपूजां समर्पयामि। मनसः काममागूतिं राजः सत्यमशीमहि पशूनां रूपमन्नस्य महिश्रेष्यजतां यजः कर्दमेन प्रजाभूता मयि सम्भव कर्दम् श्रियं वासज मे कुले मातरं पद्ममालिनीम् आमश्रितस्निग्धानि चक्लेतवस मे गृहे निच देवे मातरं श्रियं वासज मे कुले। एते गन्धाक्षरपुष्पधूपदीपोत्तर्यादि अलङ्काराः सर्वोपचारपूजां समर्पयामि। ओम ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा पानाय स्वाहा व्यानाय स्वाहा उदानाय स्वाहा नमानाय स्वाहा ब्रह्मणे नमः। मध्ये मध्ये पानीयं समर्पयामि उत्तरभोजनं समर्पयामि हस्तौ प्रक्षालयामि पादौ प्रक्षालयामि ताम्बूलं सुवर्णमन्त्रपुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि। मङ्गलनीराजनमेते गन्धाक्षर पुष्पधूपदीपोत्तर्याद्यलङ्काराः सर्व उपचारपूजां समर्पयामि। ओम दुर्गां देवीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सुतरसितरसे नमः। कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गिः प्रचोदयात्। एते गन्धाक्षरपुष्पधूपदीपोत्तर्यादि अलङ्काराः सर्व उपचारपूजां समर्पयामि। ओम लक्ष्मीं क्षीरसमुद्रराडतनयां श्रीरङ्गधामेश्वरीं दासीभूततमस्तदेववनितां लोकैकदीपाङ्कुरां श्रीमन्मन्दकटाक्षरब्धविभव ब्रह्मेन्द्रगङ्गाधरां त्वां त्रैलोक्यकुटुम्बिनीं सरसिजां वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियाम्। एते गन्धाक्षरपुष्पधूपदीपोत्तर्यादि अलङ्काराः सर्वोपचारपूजां समर्पयामि।
Mahaganapatim.
महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि
As a courtesy to the performers and our fellow guests, please take a quick second to silence your cell phones. I request that our younger guests please stay inside this auditorium and be supervised by their grown-ups all times if they need to stroll out for any reason. Thank you for helping us create a safe and uninterrupted musical experience. On behalf of Shruti, her family, and her guru, Srimati Paramita Bhaumik, I warmly welcome you to this very special occasion, Sruthi'S Arangetram. Arangetram, meaning ascending the stage, is a milestone in a Bharatnatyam dancer's journey. The moment when years of dedication, discipline, and devotion all come together in a full solo performance. We're honored to have among us today an extraordinary group of musicians who have traveled all the way from different parts of India to grace this event. Little Rock நகரிலுள்ள நாங்கள் அனைவரும் சார்பாக உங்களை இங்கே வரவழைப்பதில் நாங்கள் பெருமை அடைகிறோம். సంగీతంతో నృత్యానికి ప్రాణం పోసే మన విద్వాం సురాళ్ళకి হৃদয়পূর্বক স্বাগতম। আমরা তোমাকে স্বাগতম জানাই এবং তোমাকে আমাদের গুরু হিসেবে পেয়ে আমরা অত্যন্ত কৃতজ্ঞ। Bharatnatyam is one of the oldest classical dance forms in India, known for its grace, intricate footwork, and expressive storytelling. It comes from the word contractions of bhava, meaning expressions, ragam, meaning music, and talam, meaning rhythm. It combines nritta, which is pure dance, nritya, which is expressive dance, and natya, dramatic storytelling, to convey spiritual themes and emotions. Today's performance will be presented in the traditional margam. Margam means a path or a course followed in which the dance items are performed in a traditional order, beginning with an invocation and progressing through items that showcase both technical mastery and expressive depth. We'll present Alaripu, Jatiswaram, Shabdam, Varnam, Tilana, and Mangalam. As we proceed through the program, I will introduce you to our esteemed musicians and performers. We request you that you please remain seated during each item and hold your applause until the end of each piece. And if you really want to take any pictures, please keep your flashes off so that you don't distract the performer. Thank you. Pushpanjali and Ganesh Stuti traditionally mark the beginning of a Bharatnatyam performance. Pushpanjali is an offering of flowers and a gesture of reverence through which the dancer seeks the blessings from the divine, the guru, the musicians, and the audience before commencing the recital. Ganesh Stuti is an invocation dedicated to Lord Ganesh, the remover of obstacles and the deity of wisdom and auspicious beginnings. Mushika Vahana Modaka Hasta Chamarakarna Vilambita Sutra Vamana Rupa Maheshwara Putra Vigna Vinashaka Pada Namaste, meaning salutations to Lord Ganesha, the son of Lord Shiva, who rides the mouse as his vehicle, holds a modaka, which is a sweet delicacy, in his hand. He has large fan-like ears and wears long sacred thread. He is short in stature and removes all obstacles. We bow at his holy feet and seek his blessings for a successful and auspicious performance. Ragam Nagde, Talam Adi. Ganesh Stuti will be followed by Alaripu. The word Alaripu means blooming. Alaripu is a short invocatory nritta item, traditionally the first dance piece to be learned by Bharatnatyam dancers. Incidentally, also the first dance Shruti performed in her school talent show when she was a wee child. This dance is entirely based on rhythm and focuses on relaxing the dancer's body and mainly consists of movements of the head, neck, and eyes. Ragam Hamsadhvani, Talam Rupaka. We present Ganesh Stuti. tai, dik tai, ita taka tam, tam tai, tak tai tam, dik 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 tam tai tam, dik tak tai, tak tai, dik tak tam, dik tam, dik tak tai, tak tai, dik tak tam, dik tam tai, tak tai 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 tam, dik tam, kita tak tai, tak tai, kita tak tam, dik tam, kita tak tai, tak tai, kita tak tam, dik tam tai, tak tai 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 tam, dik tam tai tam, chấm này ta sẽ phải đi, ta sẽ đi là tông, ta sẽ đi là tông, ta sẽ đi là đi là tông tông. That gladden the green of pleasure in the dimness of the stars. And hark, the nightingale begins its song. Speaking of nightingales, please allow me to introduce to you our enchanting vocalist, Mrs. Santi Chittachalu. Shanti Garu is a trained classical vocalist in Carnatic music with a master's from Sri Padmavati Mahila University, Tirupati. Her vocal artistry has graced numerous prestigious stages across India, where she has performed both devotional and classical concerts since a young age. She trained under Sangeeta Kala Visharada, Srimati G.V. Ramakumari, and Padma Shri Shri Annavarapu Ramaswamy. With over 2 decades of teaching and extensive experience in both classical and devotional music, she has accompanied numerous Bharatnatyam and Kuchipudi dance performances across India and abroad. A round of applause for our nightingale Shanti Garu. Our next item is Jatiswaram. Jatiswaram is an example of a pure nritta sequence in which the performer weaves several jatis or rhythmic patterns on a basic musical composition. Just like its name, it is executed to the tune of a combination of swara passages in a particular ragam or tune and tadam or rhythm. Ragam, Savari, Tadam, Rupaka. Jatiswaram. Carnatic music, which developed around the 16th century, is characterized by its rich, melodic, and rhythmic complexity. And the mridangam has been the ideal instrument to support this complexity due to its versatility. Let me introduce to you our mridangamist, Mr. Jayasankar B. Mr. Jayasankar hails from a family of musicians and has naturally inculcated this dynamic percussive art from his very early years. He has accompanied some of India's finest dancers and musicians, including Sri Pandit Ravi Shankar. He has also worked with the Padma Bhushan Dhananjayans Bharatnatyam and performed and traveled all over the world, providing the essential percussive ingredient to any classical rendition. Please put your hands together for Mr. Jayasankar. Our next item is Shabdam. Shabdam is a traditional Bharatnatyam item that serves as a bridge between the opening Alaripu and the main Javali, a light classical love song or Varnam. It is known for blending Abhinaya, which is expressive storytelling, with Nritta, which is pure rhythm and movement. I may have to quiz y'all on this. There are so many words. Often using Raga Mallika, a sequence of ragas, and Mishra Chapu, which is the 7-beat tara. The song is a combination of lyrical stanzas praising Lord Krishna, Venuganane, who plays the flute, followed by jatis that build intensity with time. Each line of Shabdam is repeated several times, and the dancer explains each sentence with her expressions and movements. Each line is concluded by a short rhythmic pattern. Anybody know the Tamil or Bharatnatyam term for it? I have been repeating it. Jati. Short rhythmic pattern, Jati. When the dancer executes a set of foundational structured combination of movements called adavus. I'm not going to repeat this word, so no quiz on that. Ragam, Ragamallika, Talam, Mishra Chapu. Shabdam. You speak to me in whispers unknown. Your music fills the air with delicate grace, a melody that time cannot erase. We have with us today an extraordinarily talented young violinist from Chennai, India, Mr. R. Rajasekhar, a disciple of Vidwan Kandadevi, Dr. S. Vijayaraghavam. Mr. Rajsekhar has had the rare distinction of participating in the Guinness World Record event, showcasing his commitment to musical excellence on a global stage. An accomplished performer, Mr. Rajsekhar has toured extensively across India and abroad. He has accompanied several esteemed Bharatnatyam and Kuchipudi dancers, gaining the recognition for his versatility and skill. A round of applause, again, for Mr. Rajsekhar. Okay, so because of the lights in front of my eyes, I am unable to see if I would have the pleasure to invite Sruthi'S first-grade teacher, Miss Emily Witten. Are you here? There she is. Mrs. Witten is an exceptional and deeply cherished educator at Pulaski Academy. She has a remarkable gift for nurturing not only her students' academic growth, but also their confidence, curiosity, and love of learning. Shruti was one of the fortunate students to be part of Mrs. Witten's class, known then as Miss Parson, and had the privilege of experiencing her kindness, encouragement, and inspiring teaching firsthand. Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Emily Witten.
Thank you so much for inviting me to Sruthi'S dance performance. I've known Shruthi since she was in my first grade classroom. The sweetest, kindest, most dedicated student I think I've ever taught in my 10 years. And I was thinking about our relationship, our time spent together. I've watched Shruthi get her black belt at the gymnasium. I've watched Shruthi perform a beautiful song on the riverfront stage with her mom. At India Fest, several years before COVID, I've watched Shruthi dance at a temple, on stage, at PA in their talent show. I can't tell you how many times Shruthi has amazed me with her dedication, not just to her education, but to her family, her friends, her studies. Shruthi is just phenomenal. There's one word, and it's phenomenal. And I am just so blessed to know her and her sweet family, and thank you for including me tonight. So let's give Shruthi and her family a round of applause, please. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you so much. These partners in crime, the Aubreys, Aubrey de Graaf and Aubrey Morey. I saw Aubrey Morey. Is Aubrey de Graaf here? There she is. Okay. Please come up to stage now and say a few words for your friend. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Aubrey, and I'm Sruthi'S friend from school. This is the first time I've been asked to prepare a speech, And in full transparency, I was so excited that I said yes before I even knew what I was supposed to be talking about. I've also never been to an Arangetram. I had no idea what to expect. So far, I can happily report that it has been a wonderful experience. The grandeur of this event is undeniable. Everyone has come so fashionably dressed, all happy to be celebrating. I'm grateful to get to take part in the ceremony, one that doesn't occur in my culture, at least not the same way. However, my favorite part of this entire ceremony is that we all get to collectively celebrate my homegirl, Shruthi. When I first met Shruthi, I was shadowing a PA and we were both in the 6th grade. After I started attending PA, I became a part of her friend group for only a short while. She was smart and kind, not to mention in possession of a wonderful sense of humor. After I joined a new friend group, we didn't see each other as much, just an occasional wave in the hallway or a joke about us both being altos required. When I really got close to Shruthi was in the fall of 9th grade. She had been involved in some shenanigans involving a boy asking me to homecoming. And I had talked to Shruthi more over the past few months due to the incompetence of our math teacher. I often called Shruthi for a math homework help because she was one of the smartest people I knew, and I once called a bell curve a hill. Due to this, I called her after the boy asked me. Imagine my shock when I heard she'd been in on it the entire time. This is one of the many examples of her selflessness, her willingness to help others with no apparent personal benefit. So, throughout my relationship with this boy, she was my counselor. I also attempted to help her in her pursuit of her Hoko date. I am not very well versed in a relationship advice, so I wasn't much help. She was my coach, I her player. Her pursuits of boys in our grade, however, contradicted her favorite saying at the time, coaches don't play. She educated me on the drama in our class and told me what slang our generation was using. I learned so much from her, including many of my very favorite vocabulary words. I learned the value of being there for a friend no matter what. I learned that kindness comes in many forms, from math homework help to simply spending time on the phone together. And I learned that it's possible to laugh for so long over something as small as a slight misjudgment of the answer in geometry. My relationship with this boy has since ended, as well as her fondness for that one short stack, but our friendship hasn't. Whenever I need to talk to someone or just want to showcase my stupidity, I always call Shruthi because I know she'll be happy to listen to both. She has been there for me throughout the good and the bad, and I take great joy in being there for her. She is one of the most incredible friends I could ever ask for, and I'm so happy to be celebrating with her today. Here's to Shruthi being an amazing dancer, however vintage she may be. I love you, Shruthi.
I am also Aubrey, another one of Sruthi's many friends. And, well, I've known her for longer than I can remember. And once people hear that she and I have been friends for over 12 years, they quickly begin to ask how we met. But the truth is, I'm not sure. But I do remember one thing. The first time I felt true friendship, not just an acquaintance or a buddy, but a true connection. And it was with our dear Shruthi. I remember vividly in 6th grade when we had our mock wedding celebrating our friendship. And even though it was quickly crashed by a teacher who assumed it was a school fight, but amongst the cheers and hullabaloo of our fellow classmates, I remember the feeling of only seeing Shruthi through the mess. And that's how it always has been. Throughout our highs and lows, we could always count on one another. Something very special about our connection is not only that we have been able to grow with each other, but even as we had gone our separate ways, we have always found a way back to each other, and our relationship has only grown stronger because of it. Sometimes I wish we had our time machine to truly go back and experience it all again, and I know I wouldn't change a thing. She is sympathetic in her ability to connect, reliable through her unwavering loyalty, unbreakable as she goes through life determined, talented in song, dance, and everything she can put her mind to. Hilarious as she always puts a smile on everyone's face, and important as she is to everyone here. No language has enough adjectives to describe how perfect she is, and if I tried to go through all of them, we would be here all night. So to sum it up, Shruthi, my wife, my best friend, and for the outstanding woman you are and will become, I thank you.
My daughter-in-law. Thank you, Aubrey's. You're always awesome. Is Varnam. Varnam is the central and most elaborate number in a Bharatnatyam margam. Path or format. Margam is a path or format. This will be quizzed again. It is a demanding number, testing not only the stamina of a dancer, but the training, the skill, the imaginative faculty of a dance to improvise and successfully alternate between pure dance and abhinaya, which is expressive storytelling. I have to keep telling y'all what it is. Ragam Dhanyasi, Talam Adi, Varnam. to introduce our distinguished flautist for this evening, Shri V.K. Sivakumar. Shri Sivakumar holds the prestigious Vadya Visharad Diploma in Flute from the Tamil Nadu Government Music College and is a seasoned Carnatic flautist with over 33 years of musical excellence. For 7 invaluable years, he has had the privilege of training under the legendary flute maestro, Dr. N. Ramani and R. Tyagarajan. In recognition of his outstanding contributions to Carnatic music, he was conferred the title Vinkural Vendan by the Nangalur Thirumal Murugan Temple. Over the years, Shri Sivakumar has captivated audiences through solo Carnatic flute recitals at prestigious music festivals and cultural events. He has provided flute accompaniments for more than 540 dance Arangetrams across eminent Bharatnatyam, Kuchipudi and Kathak, and has had the honor of accompanying eminent dancers and gurus including V.P. Dhananjayan and Shanta Dhananjayan, Chitra Vishweshwaran, Srijit Krishna, and many more. During classical concert tours across Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, United States, China, France, Germany, and Sri Lanka, he has performed Vadya Vrinda ensembles conducted by renowned violinist A. Kanyakumari and has participated in Bharatnatyam productions organized by the legendary Mridangam maestro Karaikudi Mani. His versatility has also led him to successfully explore fusion and jugalbandi projects with musicians from diverse musical traditions. Beyond the stage, Shri Sivakumar is a dedicated teacher with nearly 2 decades of experience teaching both flute and Carnatic vocal music. He has nurtured and inspired numerous students at every level. Lord Shiva, also known as Nataraja. Nataraja, the cosmic dancer who embodies both creation and destruction. This dance is often performed in Bharatnatyam as a depiction of Tandav, combining mythological references, musical rhythm, and spiritual symbolism. The song conveys joy, divine grace, and the universal balance maintained by Shiva's Tandavam, making it a cherished composition in Tamil devotional music. Ragam, Vasanta, Talam, Kandachapu. Natanam Adinar.
taka tari kita taka tari kita taka jam. Tam kita taka tari kita taka tari kita taka jam. Jam. Jin. Tam kita taka tari kita taka tari kita taka jam. Tam kita taka tari kita taka tari kita taka jam. Jam. Jin. Tam.
Performance Award at the Dover Lane Music Conference, Natyarani Award, Nritya Kalbashri Award, and Nritya Suvarnamani Award. We are so grateful to have you as our dance guru, Paramita. Please give her a round of applause. Our next item is Aigiri Nandini, a powerful Sanskrit devotional song dedicated to goddess Durga, written by Adi Sankaracharya. Aigiri Nandini, who is goddess Durga, the daughter of the mountains or Himalayas, is a popular Durga Devi stotram. Stotram is a devotional hymn. Mahishasur Mardini, another name, is a fierce incarnation of goddess Durga with 10 arms, riding on a lion and carrying weapons, who was created to kill the demon Mahishasur. As we celebrate the power of women with this dynamic rendition, we also honor the divine feminine that inspires courage, wisdom, and grace in every generation. Ragam, Punnakam, Varadi, Talam, Adi, Aigiri Nandini. cousins, Sahiti, Tarun, and her Khoisins. For some reason, their group chat got misnamed Khoisins, with the typo. The U became an I and then they left it like that. So her Khoisins are Ritik and Aman. It is time for them to say a few words for their little sister. Ritik, Aman, Sahiti, Tarun, can you please come over? Ritik and Aman are also handling the lights. So, oh, there they are. They wanted to go by alphabetical order, and then now they don't want to go by alphabetical order. And then let's see what happens. We're full of surprises. Who wants to go? All right, let's go, Tarun. Good.
Hello everyone, my name is Tarun. I'm one of Sruthi'S cousins. Apparently not Khoisins though, I'm not cool enough yet. First of all, congratulations Shruti on this milestone. You've been doing amazing tonight. I'm going to give you some superlatives tonight, okay? So, first of all, I know you think you're cool and mysterious and nonchalant. You're not. You're one of the most chalant people I have met. You are Master Chalant Maxter. You're also one of the fastest eaters I've ever seen. It's sarcasm. Have you ever heard the old saying that if you give a monkey an infinite amount of time and a typewriter, they'll eventually write all the works of Shakespeare? In this case, if we gave you the monkey, yes, you, the monkey. If we gave you a Chipotle bowl and an infinite amount of time, you would finish all the chicken, and that's really impressive. Jokes aside, it's an honor seeing you grow these past 15 years. From your humble shush-bosh days to today, that's how she used to pronounce school bus, by the way, shush-bosh. I have seen you become one of the funniest, smartest, coolest people I've met. I hope you'll keep working hard, keep in touch with your friends, and keep being you. And I have something prepared for you in Bangla, unfortunately for you and for me. I don't speak this language, by the way. Shruti, tumi kub roga, aj, prochur, baratio kabar keo, bisa noy. You are skin and bones. Eat some proper Indian food, not pizza. Congratulations once again. Thank you.
Well, I hope you're all ready for some total whiplash because mine is significantly more boring than that speech was. My name is Sahiti. I am another one of Sruthi'S cousins. I've known her since about 2011 or so. Seen her as a very wrinkly little baby, an adorable wrinkly little baby. I was 15 when she was born, and as a teenager it was exciting to have a new cousin join the family. And she already had her sweet and energetic and bright personality even then. It was also probably the first time I felt my age catching up to me when she was around 1 year old, was because while Sruthi had the toddler's capacity to play and play and keep playing, I was out of breath after the third time of playing tag. So that was when I knew I was getting old. But it's been amazing seeing her personality grow from there. She's got a mind like a sponge. She's interested in learning about the world around her, whether it's about cardiology and medicine, or just about the latest Gen Z slang, which is where I learned most of the slang I know is from her. And just like she has an open mind, she has an open heart. For instance, she's got friends she's fiercely loyal to, and through the stories I've heard from her, it sounds like they're just as loyal and caring for her. And also, but it's thanks to her, the way she is, that our 15-year age gap has not stopped us from bonding over things like Harry Potter and gardening and running away to our video game Stardew Valley, where we can grow a farm together and live out our days as cabbage sellers. And I'm proud to be one of the people she can share her joys and troubles with, and also happy to see how she has such a large community around her, cheering her on through every stage of life and every achievement. And finally, I just wanted to applaud her for reaching the level of skill needed to perform in Arangetram. It's no mean feat to perform for so long in front of so many people with such musicality and attention to detail. So congratulations, Sruthi, and continue to break a leg.
Hi, I'm Aman. I'm from the UK, and Shruti is my favorite cousin. I can say that because one of my cousins is over there, and I don't trust him that much. So when Shruti told me that there was a speech happening, I didn't believe her because of him, so I didn't prepare until 2 days ago. But when I saw Shruti dancing for the first time at her practice, I was like, this is crazy. How has it taken 10 years for the people to decide to do this? She's so good. She's so good. And now I get to be up at the lights and have a bird's eye view of her dance, and it's amazing. I actually told Shruti that I wanted to say one thing to her during my speech, and it's that she's my favorite little jia. For most of you, you won't know what that word means, but just know it's a term of endearment, and I love her very much, and she's made us all very, very proud. Good, thank you, Shruti, and good luck with the rest of your dance.
Hi guys, I'm Ritik. I'm one of Sruthi's other cousins. I have also had the pleasure of 2 days to prepare for this, but I don't actually think I needed those 2 days. Shruthi has genuinely impressed me at every stage of her life, from when she was born till now. I've never met someone who I could be more proud of with everything that she does. She puts her all into absolutely everything, whether it's dancing, whether it's whatever she's learning at the minute, whether it's school, it's her friends. She's the most selfless, the most amazing, and genuinely, we're both only childs, but I can't actually say that I'm an only child because I've got her as my younger sister. So I'm really proud of you, Shruti. Well done.
Cousins. Or cousins. Cousins. Thank you. Divinity reveals itself in many forms. Sometimes it is found in a friend, one who stands by you unconditionally and quietly helps turn a dream into reality. To the friend who helped organize every tiny detail of this program, thank you, Sharda. To the friend who took the time to plan this event with me and shared/handed us down her own daughter Priya's Bharatnatyam jewelry and costumes for Sruthi's performances, thank you, Kavita Di. To the friend who skipped meals to make sure everything came together, thank you, Divya, if you're here, because you're still driving, I think, from Nashville. And to the friend who's always there for me, no matter what, thank you, Whitney. A heartfelt thank you also to my wonderful army of sisters, Sudipta Di, Archana Ji, Shweta and Beena, who along with Sharda, Divya and Kavita Di so generously helped care for our honored musicians by arranging their meals during their stay in Little Rock. And last but not the least, my heartfelt gratitude goes out to Jyoti, who is backstage, who's helped tremendously with cooking delicious meals for our family during this time when it's so busy, as well as she's helped or done Sruthi's costume and hair. Thank you, Jyoti. With such incredible women by my side, it's only fitting that our next presentation is dedicated to the divine feminine. Just as a temple is a sacred place of worship, Pranavalaya represents a sacred space where the primordial divine sound resides. In this beautiful Telugu composition from the film Shyam Singh Roy, Pranavalaya becomes a powerful devotional metaphor. The lyrics express complete surrender to Goddess Sridevi, portraying the heart and soul as a temple where her divine presence dwells, seeking her grace, protection, and blessings. Pranavalaya.
Pranavalaya pahi Paripalaya Parameshi Kamalalaya Shri Devi Kuripinsave Karunamburasi Dhimpara Dhimpara Jatulato Praname Natyam Chese Gatulato Namashatam Mula Natulato Rapainani Zumwapera నా ఆలోచనే నిరంతరం నీకు నివాళినివ్వాలని నాలో ఆవేదనే నువ్వు ఆదరించేలా నివేదనవ్వాలని దేహమునే కోవెలగా నిన్ను కొలువుంచా జీవముతో భావముతో సేవలు చేసా ప్రతి ఋతువు ప్రతి కృతువు నీవని ఎంచా సతతము నీ స్మరణే దీప్తానా దీప్తానా జతులతో ప్రాణమే నాట్యం చేసే గతులతో నామశతం మూల నతులతో నాపైన నీ చూపు ఆపేలా శరణంటినే జనని నాద వినోదిని భువన పాలినివే అనాథ రక్షణ నీది కాదటే మొరవిని చేరవటే
I'd like to thank the Wildwood AV help. So audio, we have Nathan. We also have our volunteer Naveen and my big brother Satrajit helping with the audio. Thank you so much. and the lights and visuals, we have Nicholas from Wildwood and the Khoisans, Ritik and Aman helping us. Thank you so much. Sleepless nights, long volunteer hours, exhausting dance practices, late night summer reading annotations, essays, and reports? Psh, ain't nothing but a thing. Shruti, you are our strength, happiness, and everything that's beautiful in our lives. I'm so extremely proud of you. Your perseverance and hard work has culminated in this beautiful performance, which all of us will cherish. Our last item for today's program is Tilana, a rhythmic piece in Carnatic music that is generally performed at the end of a Bharatnatyam concert. The origin of Tilana can be traced to the tarana of Hindustani classical music. A Tilana uses taram-like phrases in the pallavi, which is the refrain, and anupallavi, which is the second section, and lyrics in the charanam, the end section. Ragam paras and talam adi. The Tilana will be followed by Mangalam, which is an auspicious prayer at the end of the Arangetram. Tilana. Akka, Padmaka, Sahiti, Saran, Didi, Bodhi. These are all my peeps. If she saw what I did, she would say, "Don't ever do that again."
No. Yeah.
something for Shruti. All right.
Hello everyone. Thank you for coming and blessing Shruti on this day. She's been learning from me when she was almost 6, 5, and it's been a long journey. And whatever I tell her, she does it. She puts in 100% of her effort in learning the dance and even the music part of it. So I'm really proud of her. And I have some little gift for her. This is from her saying that she has completed her 6 years of Bharatnatyam recital, like dance learning. Thank you.
She wants to hold the certificate.
Thank you.
Please go ahead and have dinner. We'll be doing a cake cutting ceremony down there in the dinner hall. So yes, please have fun and have dinner, and let's enjoy in that room and in the dinner room. I have not scripted it, I guess. Thank you. You've been really kind to me.
मङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते
सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते